this is Amy, and I thought I'd give you a flip of my Hobonichi journal for the month of July. And since I didn't start right in the beginning of July, because I got my Hobonichi on July 9th, I thought I'd go a little bit into August. So this is the A6 size. It's kind of small for me, but I'm trying to get used to writing smaller. But I will stick with it, and I'm enjoying it. The paper is a lot more sturdy than it looks or it feels, but let's get started. This is the month at a glance, and as you can see, I don't have any color coding. I just pick a pen and anything I feel like. So it's been a pretty busy month. I'm just looking over quickly. Usually anything I put circles around, it's important, like a birthday or a doctor's appointment. So I'll flip to the day at a glance, and it starts on July 9th. And this is the day that it came in the mail, so I have a little hooray here. I added a little Instax picture of my new room, which my husband just finished. He's been working crazy on this all spring, so I put it as a little tip in. I'm not sure if I like it because it is a little thick. But that's what I wrote about on this day, and also about how much I'm loving retirement. And the funny thing is, I got up at 5 today. I feel so free and less stressed, so I just get up when I feel like it. And most of the time, it's very early in the morning. I write down what books I'm reading and what I enjoy, and if there's a quote in a book that I like, I usually write it down. And I was reading this book called Bittersweet by Miranda Whittemore, and I wrote down a quote that I liked that just kind of summed up my feeling of summer, especially when you're a kid and you first get out of school. So listen to this quote that I wrote down. "They were free at last from school, from the inhibitions necessarily placed upon city kids, finally able to run face first into that loose, early summer burst of wind and sun and sweat." So I just kind of reminds me of what it felt like when I was a kid. So let's see, I kind of write the weather, how it is up top, and here's the temperature over here. Let's go through. I just was writing that since I'm upstairs now taping, I had to get my little travel office. I have a tote. This is what I keep my my Hobonichi sits right in here, and these are my pens and stuff like that. But I do have a market tote, Riesenthal market tote, that I keep my other journal and all my office stuff. So that's what that is. I started putting a checklist here because I didn't have my planner yet. So I kind of used this as a planner in the beginning, but now I'm just using it as a journal. I used some little sticky tapes from Mochi Things, these little sticky kind of transparent stickers. And let's see, what did I write here? I took my granddaughter and my daughter to Clark's Trading Post, which is an attraction in New Hampshire here that has trained bears, and I laugh because my daughter is going through the same things that I went through with her. And so my granddaughter Haley, she's 8, and she kept asking about, "Mom, can I have this? Can I have that?" And Kaylin would just say no, because, you know, that's my daughter. And I just laughed. I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to say no anymore, because I remember doing it with you. So So I put, so nice to see Kay go through what I did, saying no to Haley's whims regarding souvenirs. So funny, we both laughed and we went back in time. So much fun. So I added just a little bit of washi tape. I used my Le Pens to do this. This is the donkey, if you notice the cover. I just quickly do a little sketch of my Hobonichi. This, I put a sad rabbit face because I just found out that my sister-in-law was in the hospital. But she's okay. She's going to have surgery. Oh, it was rainy that day, and rainy and humid. Let's see. I put wonderful. Oh, my a pizza. Pepperoni and pepper pizza, and my my niece and nephew and my brother came up. They came from San Francisco, and my brother was from New York. So this is about them coming. And then in the mail, my new Kate Spade bag came. So I took off a little part of the sticker, and I just said, it's light blue leather, buttery soft, it's beautiful. And what we had for dinner that night, Caroline was cooking. A lot of writing. I'm not going to read everything, but we still had company. And this tells about, after like a week of company, my husband and I snuck off and had a little travel date. We snuck off from our company because we were so tired of a dirty house and whining baby and just everything. So we snuck off and had dinner ourselves. This was the day, Sunday the 20th. This is my granddaughter. This is about my granddaughter's birthday party at the beach. She just turned 5, and it was a cloudy day. This I found in a magazine. Never be ashamed of a scar. It simply means you were stronger than whatever tried to hurt you. This is one of the girls that is running again, and she was in the Boston Marathon bombing. Oh, she was a spectator, and she was injured, but she participated in the race this year. And that, the whole thing about scars is, I had a couple major scars from my past, and that kind of made me feel good that I'm stronger because of it. We're getting ready to go camping, so I was packing, and I like this quote: life is too short for oh my gosh, let's do it again. Life is too short for self-hatred and celery sticks. Marilyn Wan. That would be good if it was Marilyn Monroe. I tried a little, this is why we were camping, and I used my watercolor pencils. And this was kind of just an inspiration of the lake that we were on, and with the sunset and the trees, the mountains and the water. And what did I write about? Oh, right when we set up tent, there's the sun, rain, thunder, I've got some lightning. We were camping up in Maine, and we are in a camper, my husband and I, but right after my son and daughter-in-law set up the tent, it poured, and we put a tarp up, but the tarp had so many holes it was kind of like Swiss cheese, and it didn't help at all. So that was that. And then the 24th, cool, windy, low 70s. My son and daughter-in-law arrived camping also, so there were 6 of us and 2 kids. And it was Rick's turn to cook dinner because we all took turns every night, and he could not get that fire started at all. And I found this quote in a magazine: "Come on, baby, light that fire." I thought it was funny. Still camping. Found out more about my sister-in-law in the hospital. This was when my son and daughter-in-law made dinner: chicken on skewers, garlic bread, rice, and green beans. Also had a hard time with the fire that night, but not as bad. There was this abandoned fishing house that my granddaughter likes to so-called go on ghost hunts. So she wanted to see the spooky house. So her dad decided that he would take her when it got, you know, dusk. But he said to my son, go to the house first and you be the ghost and don't show yourself, but I'll ask you a question and you can respond by knocking or something. So sure enough, they went to the abandoned house, and my granddaughter's dad, Rick, said, "Is there a ghost in here? If there is, show your, not show your face, but show us that you're here." And so he knocks 3 times, like, "Yes, I am," or something like that. And oh, Haley just loved it. She loved it. And she's like, she tells me when she gets back, all excited, and she says, "What? The ghost, it spoke to us, and there is one, and you got to go come see it tomorrow." And she got my other granddaughter all scared, but it was fun. The 26th, you probably already read this, and we must have a pie. Stress cannot exist in the presence of a pie. That was our last day camping. This is when we left. It poured once we rode home, so we left just in time. Instructions for living a life. Pay attention. Be astonished. Tell about it. This is the day back. Doing a lot of laundry. 2 loads of laundry. I got some new recycling bins from the Container Store. I ordered a new cat fountain. That's a whole story in my blog on YouTube. So as you can see, I still have a little bit of a morning checklist. Let's see. What is about here? Oh, this is about our visitor. We had a dog that we had to dog sit, and my cat just yowled between her not having water and because of the fountain was broken, and between the dog being here, she was just up all night yowling, so we didn't get a good night's sleep. The pet fountain arrived. This is a little bit what it looks like. It's a red dish and it has the water in it, and then at the top there's 2 little fountains of water that come down. She loves it. She loves it. She played in it for 40 minutes straight. Okay. I put down what vlogs I uploaded. Just playing around with my pens. What I made for dinner. 2 loads of laundry. A little checklist of when I keep... I got this... who was I watching? Oh, Romany. Not Pocketful of Vintage, but she was... pulling her Chronodex out, and she does the real Chronodex. This is like an altered one. I believe it's from Nadine, and I have a key here. I thought I would give it a try, and I put a key here of the different colors, and I wasn't going to do it before. I was going to just carry on my day, and then at the end of the evening fill in the Chronodex. And I just put, what the heck, I was just too busy to deal with this. So I put that this was just a guesstimate. So I'm not going to do that. I just like to do things when they need to be done. I don't like to record them. It's too much. So anyway, this day we went to the street fair, went for a boat ride with the dogs, first boat ride. Add some washi tape and another little quote or a magazine clipping. Oh, my first watercolor attempt in my journal. It works really well. Made stromboli, put it in the oven. 1 load of laundry. But this is Sunday, August 3rd, I did my weekly meal plan. Over here I wrote that. And I was just playing around with my watercolor set. And the watercolor set is in my previous blog that I got. I love it. Went to Trader Joe's on Monday. Added a little tip in of my purchases. Because I go once a month, so it's a long list, but if I go just once a month, I like to compare. And this is Monday, which is yesterday. I like to decorate once in a while. And today I just started. So that's it. I will share again next month, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.